Hi everyone. I hope that you're having a great day. Today I am sitting in my laundry room mending my husband's thermal. It is raining out, but it is so cozy today. I love being in this room on a rainy day. This is one of my coziest rooms that I like inside of the home is the laundry room. Yeah, I know, right? That's funny. The place where I do laundry is where I like to sit at times and just read or listen to a podcast or do something while my laundry is getting washed or while it's being dried. So right now I'm just sewing up my husband's thermal. He snagged it the other day outside cutting some bushes. And for some reason, this one thermal he loves to wear. This is one of his favorite thermals. I was going to actually just say, you got a hole in it. Maybe you could cut it up and use it for rags. I'll get you another one. And he has other sweaters, but is your husband like that? Where he has that one particular sweater, the one pair of jeans that he likes to wear all the time. So this is one of those things. My husband loves this thermal. It's comfortable on him. He gets really cold at night and during the day sometimes. So he likes to have his thermal on. So I decided, let me go on ahead and mend it for him. We've kind of gotten out of the mending stage where, our moms, our grandmothers, they used to mend everything. They didn't believe in throwing anything away. And I think mending is a good thing. Mending socks instead of throwing those socks away just because they have a little hole, and just mending them and wearing them. There's something comforting about upscaling clothes and using them, even those clothes that don't fit. Sometimes you'd be so surprised what you can do with a blouse that may have a stain on it that you can't get out. You can sew a pretty patch on it, a flower, anything, and upscale that blouse or purse also. I've gotten old purses that I've just added a nice little handkerchief to it or a nice flower, and it just changes the whole purse and it revamps the whole entire blouse or pants or whatever it is. And there was a time people used to put patches on their jeans and they would sew patches on and they would take care of those jeans and they would get a good wear out of them. And I think we've just gotten into the society where we think we need to buy everything new and everything needs to be new. Actually, this dress you see me wearing right now, which I love the color of this dress. It was really big on me from my shoulders. I bought this dress at Walmart and it was really big and I did not want to get rid of it. I wanted to wear it because it's a house dress. It's one of those dresses I could wear around the house. If I have to run to the post office or run down to the grocery store, I can do it in this dress. I went on ahead and mended the sleeves on top, on my shoulders, and now it fits me just right. So, instead of just going on ahead and getting rid of things and always donating things and thinking, well, we've got to have the next new thing. We really don't. And I think a lot of people do that. I used to. If something ripped or tore, I didn't bother to sew it. I would donate it. Well, I would give it away if it didn't fit. And then I would go get something else. Well, I've learned not to do that anymore. And it also, you end up spending so much money when you can just go on ahead and mend the clothes that you have. One of my favorite movies growing up as a kid was Cinderella. And my favorite part of the movie was when she and the mice sewed a dress up and made a beautiful ball gown for the ball. That was one of my favorite parts. It wasn't when the godmother turned her dress into a beautiful ball gown. It was when she decided to take the ribbons and the things she already had and use that to make a beautiful dress for the party. And how the mice all came together and they put the pearls on and the ribbons and the sachets and made it so beautiful. That was my favorite part of the movie. So I think sometimes we need to get into doing that. And this is a place I like to do that at, in my laundry room. I don't know, I just feel so cozy in here when it's raining out. And the sweater came out great. And I also like to sit in here and I like to jot down my thoughts while the dryer is going, while the washer is going. I like to jot down my plans for the week or my meals for the week, thoughts that I have, what meal do I want to make, and then I'll go on ahead and put that on my meal planner. And I also like to sit and just write down a little journal. Now, I don't keep a journal every single day. Some people keep journals all of the time. I don't. Because to be honest, I'm not very consistent when it comes to keeping a journal every day. My mom is a journal keeper. She has been since I was a little girl. She's been writing journals for years. I like journals too. I like to do devotionals in my journals and things like that. But I'm not an everyday, like where I sit down every single day. I wish I had more discipline to sit every day and write down what I did for the day. I don't have that kind of discipline yet. Because I always get distracted or sidetracked with something else that I enjoy doing. But here I'm just writing down some of my thoughts. And why I'm writing down some of my thoughts, I'm thinking about our former pastor's wife. I want to write her a nice letter. And I want to paint, watercolor a nice flower or something and send it to her. So actually while I was writing, I was thinking of her. What should I do? Here I'm also writing what I did this morning. I actually got up very early, took a shower, washed my hair, and I went on ahead and I just threw on this dress because it's been cloudy and rainy, and I wanted to wear something cheery that would just brighten my day, and I figured why not a yellow dress, right? So I went on ahead and I cleaned both my bathrooms and got those clean. And I changed the curtains in the bathroom, and one of the bathrooms that needed changing, I went on ahead and took down the snowman curtains and put up my Adirondack curtains. So, we love the Adirondacks, and we live very, very near to the Adirondacks, and we just love it and love the mountains, and we love the hills. And so I like to write about them. I like to write about the animals that I see outside, the deer, the eagles, just beautiful animals that we see all the time. And that's one of my joys of living in the country. Being a city girl, that's one of my joys. I do thank God that I grew up in the city because I learned so much, but I also love living in the country. I really, really do. Also made me a nice cappuccino mocha. I'm trying to say it the right way. Cappuccino I made today. I don't really drink coffee, but this coffee, I'll put the name here so you can see what coffee I'm talking about. It is so delicious and I just really like it. So I made me a nice mocha cappuccino and it's so foamy. That's what I love about this cappuccino, and it's actually really delicious. Sometimes take that time to treat yourself. Even in your home, you don't have to go out and spend money to treat yourself. Why do we always think taking care of ourselves is going to get our nails done or going to get our hair done? Those things are good. Don't get me wrong, they're good. But why do we think that that's what taking care of yourself is? Sometimes is making yourself a nice breakfast, making yourself something nice to eat in the morning. Here I'm having fried eggs, and I'm also having some cornbread that I made from scratch, which I'm cooking a lot from scratch lately. I am watching an older video from Homestead Tessie here. It's a radio show. I'll try to go on ahead and link it in the description. One of my favorite channels to watch, and I like her podcast. And now she's doing like a podcast in form of a book, a story podcast, and I am so enjoying those. And I just really like her channel, so that's what I'm doing here. I'm watching Homestead Tessie here, what I eat my breakfast. But taking care of yourself also is your nutrition in your body, what you put in your body. Watching a nice podcast that's edifying, that you're going to learn from, is just really, really nice. So I hope everyone is having a blessed day, that God is just blessing you. And whatever it is that you have to going on today, whether you're going out to run errands, whether you're staying at home and you're just being that homemaker, that Proverbs 31 woman that God has called us to be. I love it. I love being a Proverbs 31 woman. I love taking care of my home. May God bless you. And from the coziness of my laundry room, I hope you enjoy this chat. And don't forget to upscale those clothes, those socks. And God bless you very much. Everyone, have a wonderful day. See you in the next video. Bye.